So hello there VC, I'm back with another video. Haven't made one in about a month, and I got a lot of stuff to show, CDs, cassettes, and of course vinyls. So I'm going to start off with a vinyl. Normally I start with singles, but I'm going to do singles last in this. I'm going to start off on a strong note, okay? Alright, here's the first thing I'm going to show. This is a UK first stereo pressing of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's a pretty good copy. I mean, for a copy I don't have any original UK ones. I have some issues from the 70s in the blue box, but I don't have an original. So I was very, very excited to get this. Original laminated flip with the flaps inside. Hopefully this is coming through pretty well. When I got this, it has the original insert, okay? It has the cutouts, but the dude was nice enough to throw another cutout because the original, someone cut out the mustache. This is the original UK one, which I have to say is a lot thicker than the US one. It's like a mustache-shaped picture of my face. And here is the US one the dude threw in, which is a lot flimsier. The guy said it had the original inner sleeve online. It didn't. He threw in this US one, which, you know, it sucks it doesn't have the original inner, but I'm not complaining. It's still, I got this for a good price. So, here's the disc now. I just threw it in this sleeve. And, like I said, original stereo first pressing on Parlophone. It is in beautiful condition. It played pretty well. So, I'm really glad that I got this. Yeah, not one that you come across every day, especially the stereo ones, because, the stereo copies, I believe, are pretty hard to find because stereo wasn't really all too popular in the UK. I think in this time mono was still pretty much king. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, though. But I'm pretty sure the stereo ones are harder to find than the standard copies. Let me put this real sealable sleeve over here for right now. Just don't want to deal with that right now. Because I have a fan on over here because it's very warm here in Florida. So, yeah. So, gotta have fans on. Here's another one. This will definitely keep people watching. It is a promo copy of There Are But Four Small Faces by the Small Faces. It is an absolutely beautiful copy, too. I'm going to do a Mean Mr. Mayo real quick. Sharp corners, no ring wear. You know, stickers really nice. Nice white back cover except for some stains over here. First press, you know, stuff like that. But, the thing about this is a colored cover. I also know they had a black and white cover of this. And correct me if I'm wrong again, but the black and white cover, I believe, is a reissue. It's an unofficial reissue, actually, for the black and white one. This is a colored cover, and I know this is an official release from Immediate Records, and it's in absolutely beautiful condition. The disc is beautiful. And this entire album, if you find it, it's a hard one to find, but if you find it, I absolutely recommend it, because it is a killer album from beginning to end. It is such a great album. A lot of people know the single off of here, Ichiku Park, but if you guys find just the entire album itself is great. It is just such an amazing album. If you find it, I highly recommend it. Here's an oddball right now. It's a copy of Ram by Paul McCartney, but it's a Venezuelan import. Let me take this one out of the sleeve too. Let me show the cover. Cover looks pretty much the same except for some markings here and there like that. And the spine looks a lot different. And here's the inner gatefold. There's some markings over here too that show that it's foreign. The cover is pretty thick cardboard actually. Very, very, very nice thick cardboard. But here's the disc. It's on this very interesting label. It's on this yellow Odeon label. Instead of it being on the normal Apple label, which is what we're used to seeing it in, this actually has a yellow Odeon label, so that's very, very interesting. Let me set this down. I'm just gonna put this down here, I suppose. Here's another one, Wings Greatest by Wings. I was about to say Paul McCartney. I wouldn't have been that wrong, but you know. I've been holding on finding a copy till I found one with the poster. Still haven't found one with the poster, but this was a good price, so I decided to pick it up nonetheless for an album I don't have. And plus, it has some songs on here that I don't have on normal albums, like Another Day, Mulligan Tire, Junior's Farm, you know, stuff like that. The stuff that was only really on singles. Also, it plays pretty well, so I'm not complaining. But I'm still always going to be looking for an upgrade, preferably in the shrink wrap, and preferably with the poster. I mean, it's not going to be too hard to find, because I think the poster was actually the photo that's on the back of this, so finding that poster would be pretty cool. Still the squeaky chair. But here's a really cool one. Hawkwind Space Ritual, okay? I didn't know it when I got this, but it actually had 2 different discs in it. It has sides 2 and 3 of this actual album, but it also has just one album by Hawkwind for their debut. I mean, it's hard to describe. Like, here's Hawkwind's first album, which is included with it, okay? That's not supposed to be in there. But this original album was a 2-record set, and this only has sides 2 and 3, but I'm not complaining, because any Hawkwind is good, considering they're so hard to find. And the cover folds out, too. It is very interesting. Let me fold this out for you guys. I have a lot of stuff to show, so I'm just going to say this as I say in all my videos. This is going to be a long one, guys. That's going to be my new catchphrase. This is going to be a long video. Because most of my videos are, you know, pretty substantial in length. Yeah, very, very interesting packaging, and it opens up even more, guys. It opens up a lot. It just opens up so much. It's hard to hold. It's hard to hold. It just opens up a bunch. But I'm not going to pass up Hawkwind for cheap, considering most Hawkwind stuff is actually really hard to find because, you know, they're Hawkwind. Here's a really cool one. Cosmos Factory Creedence Clearwater Revival. This is an upgrade because this one is in the shrink wrap. It's actually pretty nice condition. Has the original inner. And disc isn't too bad on it. Played a little scratchy, but, you know, I could always upgrade the disc because the cover itself is a really nice condition in the shrink. Sharp corners, no ring wear in the shrink wrap, you know, stuff like that. Here's another one in the shrink, a really cool one. The Who, Odds and Sods. This has the Corvette sticker on the back. This is complete. It has the little insert. It's a beautiful copy too, I should add. It has the insert. It's hard to do this while there's a fan blowing in my way. But here's the disc. It also has the poster. The disc on this is a really beautiful condition. And let me try holding that in light. But yeah, really nice nonetheless. Let me show the poster. I completely forgot about the poster actually. And come on. I just forgot where it opened. Come on, where is it? There it is. And here's the poster. Like I said, everything on this is really nice condition, so really glad to add this to the collection. Let me just... everything wants to fly away. Probably shouldn't have a fan pointing directly over here. This is one I already have, but it's Captain Beyond. I have the 3D cover of this. I don't have just the regular cover without the hologram or anything. So I picked this up because it was $1. Disc is also in really, really nice shape. So, yeah, definitely a really good sounding disc. I've played it all the way through. My other one plays through pretty well, but the disc has like marks and stuff, and you get to see the struggle of me putting the record back while it's in front of the fan. Like it's not like the fan is even close to me. It's about 10 feet away. It's it's not that close. But you know, here's one that's going to take a while to show. It's the Beach Boys All Summer Long. It's actually a pretty nice copy of it, but it just has extras inside. Okay, so not really too much bad with it. I mean, everything on it is actually pretty nice condition. But I'm just going to show the disc, and then I'm going to show the extras that came with it. I got this from the Dollar Bin, by the way. It has the original inner, and the disc isn't too bad. It's definitely better than my other copy. My other copy is beat. This one, it only has label wear, but other than that, the disc is really nice on it. Still nice and glossy. Not too many scratches. But it's kind of interesting, because this, I didn't realize it till after I bought it. It has these clippings from magazines of like interviews and stuff. Like, let me show. One of them is from Newsweek, and I'm pretty sure one of them is from a Playboy. So if you're offended by nudity, then you know there's gonna be some. Here's the first clipping of stuff. Really interesting stuff. They're talking about Brian Wilson being on tour with the Beach Boys for the first time since '64, and it's also talking about like their new album that had just come out at the time, 15 Big Ones. And here's the other one. It has these two clippings attached. A very, very unappealing drawing of Brian Wilson. Has a... I don't want to rip anything. God, it's just so fragile. And Yeah, it has all this interviews and stuff with Brian Wilson. It even mentions Eugene Landy in here. Here's the nudie I was talking about that I think it was cut from a Playboy. Let's just, turn that away quick. There's something for cologne, and of course more advertisements, and, comics and stuff. So I figured this was very interesting. And for something that was kind of like a surprise, I suppose, because, like I said, I didn't know any of this was going to be in there. It's a very welcome addition to my collection. So let me just, set that down over there. Here's another dollar bin, the Yes album. I can never find this album in good shape. This one's pretty beats. But, I'm not going to pass it up for $1. It's just, this is the best one I found so far. I can honestly never find this album in good shape. The disc on this is actually pretty nice, though. Good condition disc. But I can never find the covers in good shape. Like, if I could just find one of the shrink wrap, if I could just find one, good condition, then I'll be set. But most of the time they have split seams, and the gatefold is split inside, and this is actually the best disc I've seen for one yet. It's a VG Plus. Fifth Dimension, The Birds. Not a bad copy either. Haven't played it yet. I'm looking forward to playing it. Yeah, it's on Columbia. This is a mono pressing. I believe this came out right around 67. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to this one. I've noticed something. Most Columbia records I buy actually don't really sound that good. Like, they're very noisy most of the time. Like, I'm wondering why that is. Whenever I just buy them, they can never sound that good. Like, I don't know what's up with that for the Columbia stuff. Another dollar bin after the Gold Rush, Neil Young. It's one I didn't have, so I'll take it for what it is, a $1 album, so I can always upgrade it. I haven't listened to it yet. Haven't even cleaned it yet. The rest of them are all clean. I haven't even touched this one yet. But I haven't heard of this. I don't think I've heard any of the songs on here besides maybe Southern Man, which I think is on here. But, gonna listen to this one soon. Agents of Fortune, Blue Oyster Cults, original, gatefold. This one is really nice condition too, I believe. Original Columbia, really, really nice condition. Jethro Tull, Living in the Past. This one comes in like this book format, has a bunch of pages and stuff. Let me try to show all the pages as soon as I can, like, as quickly as possible, I suppose. Not as soon, I'm doing that right now. I'm just going to show one of the discs for time's sake, the 2-record set, in case you guys didn't know. If you guys don't have this, definitely check out a copy. It's not that hard to find. Definitely great packaging on it, like a book. And like I said, 2-record set. I don't know how many pages in it is. I'm not counting as I go, but I know it's a bunch of pages. Like, this is like every deluxe edition album coming out today, except this was a standard edition of this album back in when it came out. Oh, here's the second disc over here. Might as well show this one. It's hard to find these without the it's hard to find these without the split seams for the book, because the only thing holding it together, there's really the pages, and a lot of times the disc cuts right through them. Here's a cool one. Get the Knack. I got this one because I know the song My Sharona, but if you find this, I highly recommend it. The entire album is pretty solid. I always get these guys and the Romantics confused because like they sound so similar. This is a pretty clean copy of it too, so I'm not going to pass it up for thrift store bucks, because a lot of these are actually thrift store. A lot of these are dollar bin. A lot of these I paid good money for, but for the most part, I buy most of my stuff from like dollar bins and thrift store because I'm thrifty. Tom Jones, She's a Lady. Yeah, but, don't know why I got this one. Pretty decent shape. Tom Jones stuff. Like, I don't really buy Tom Jones studio albums. I'm good with the greatest hits album, so, I could upgrade this one easily. Here's a cool one. It's a Columbia Record Club exclusive. Superstars, Super Hits, 24 Original, All-Time Greats. There's a bunch of great songs on it. Like, I'm gonna have this up so that you can potentially look at the track listing. But there's like the Count 5, the Critters, the Doors, the Four Seasons, the Happenings, Tommy James and the Shondells, Question Mark and the Mysterians, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Really cool artwork on it too. I really dig the artwork. Here's the disc. Not too bad. VG minus maybe. But yeah, it played very, very crackly. It looks pretty good, but it didn't play that good. I don't know why I got this one. It's on really thin cardboard for the cover. It's Elvis Sings His Song of Inspiration. I don't really like his gospel stuff too much. I'd probably just grab this on a whim because, oh, disc's in really nice shape, so, you know. And plus, some of his gospel stuff is actually not too bad, like Crying in the Chapel. I think that's the only one in here I've heard. Johnny Rivers at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Pretty good condition. It's an upgrade from my copy right now. Has the original inner. This played pretty well, actually, so, you know, I'm going to hold on to it. It's a pretty solid copy, too. Everything on it's just really nice. Johnny Rivers, Here We Go-Go Again. Yeah, another one that I got because it's in good shape. I figured it's Johnny Rivers. I could check it out and see if I like it. Because I like some of his stuff, like Memphis, Tennessee, Secret Agent Man, so yeah, I could see what else he's done, because I haven't really heard too much of his stuff outside of that. And I like some of his solo stuff from the 70s, like Rock and Roll Fever and the Boogie Woogie Flu. I forgot Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu, Jesus. But, yeah, this is Johnny Rivers Rewind. Is it weird? This is the exact same font as The Doors' Waiting for the Sun. But, yeah, there's that. Nilsson Schmilsson. But, Nilsson Schmilsson. That's so fun to say. Try saying it right now. I mean, I can't hear you guys through this, but I trust you're probably saying Nilsson Schmilsson. Has the poster, too, so I'm not going to pass this up for $1. Actually, I don't even think these were $1, because a lot of these were thrift store. And the thrift store I go to, for the most part, charges 59 cents a record. The Faces, A Nod is as good as a wink. To a Blind Horse. No poster with this, but, you know, still a pretty good copy for 59 cents. But yeah, has tape around it. It's a shame, but you know what? I can live with that. Phil Collins with no jacket required, even though it's in an album jacket. And he's wearing a jacket on the cover. Not on the cover, on the inner sleeve. This is a record club pressing. Whoever had it, it's well loved, but it played pretty well. My Boyfriend's Back by the Angels. Got this because it was cheap, like I said, $1, and it's you know, it's the Angels. Everyone knows My Boyfriend's Back, so I figured I'd check into some more of their stuff to see if I like it. And final LP before I go on like cassettes and CDs and stuff is Frank Sinatra, Songs for Swingin' Lovers. I don't know why I grabbed this one. I mean, it's not in too good a shape. It's like, you know, good plus VG minus. If I hold it up, still light with scratches. But it played pretty well when I played it, so, you know. Now let me show the 2 singles I got. The first one is Record Store Day. I picked it up because it was reduced in price. Born Under a Bad Sign, done by Albert King and the Butterfield Blues Band. It's on this really cool colored vinyl. It's like marbled and see-through. It's really weird. But, like, see, you can see through it in, like, this portion, but, like, the rest of it is marbled. Definitely an interesting color. It's, like, it's not a good color, but it's an interesting color. I mean, you know. But, like, it's definitely strange. And here's the second one. It's sealed on a backing card, so it's pretty interesting. It's, Carl Perkins Blue Suede Shoes, 20 years of Gold Series, sealed. And, I believe this came out in '76. Really interesting. Here's the 4 cassettes I got. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Creedence Clearwater Revival Green River, another Phil Collins No Jacket Required, and Bon Jovi New Jersey. I also got CDs. Here's all the CDs. Green Day Dookie. Haven't really listened too much to Green Day, hear good things about them, so decided to check it out to see if I could dig it. Rod Stewart Unplugged and Seated. sounds pretty intense. The Fix Greatest Hits. Can't go wrong with the Fix. Got this because it was Beatles related. Across the Universe soundtrack. Every song on here is a Beatles cover. Just got that mainly because of that. The Smashing Pumpkins Greatest Hits. All these were at the same Goodwill. Tears for Fears, Tears Roll Down, Greatest Hits. Yeah. This is a good one. Beastie Boys, Ill Communication. All the discs in here are pretty good condition. They all played, so that's good. Legend, Bob Marley. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Greatest Hits. This has 18 songs on it. That's a pretty wide assortment. Foreigner Records, and the final CD, Flashback, the best of the Jay Giles Band. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the views and new subscribers I'm getting, and I welcome you guys that have new subscribers to my channel. And you know, I'm almost at 100, so if you really like this video and you're not a subscriber, I encourage you to like it, comment on it, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for this, and I hope all you guys have a great night.